What's up everybody, Brick Sanchez here, and today I will be showing you the physical build of my 12 Grimmauld Place Moc, which I've designed on Bricklink Studio. Now before we go any further, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe and also hit the notification bell. That helps out a lot. Now either way, let's get into it. So after a few Bricklink orders, I was finally able to complete this set and I'm pretty satisfied with it. Now if anyone is interested in building this mock, the instructions are also available on rebrickable.com for just $4.99, which is pretty cheap in comparison with some other similar type builds that I've seen now. Either way, also be sure to stick around until the end of this video, because I will announce the winner of our contest there. The winner will receive the PDF instructions for this build. Now let's get into some details here, starting with the facade, which is based on the movies of course, but especially on a type of maquette model, which I found on the internet, as the scenes in the movie were pretty dark. Now the building normally has 4 floors, excluding the basement, but I made it 3 floors high, which is still pretty recognizable in my opinion. Now it's a pretty tall building already, so a 4th floor would be maybe a bit too much, as it is pretty slim as well. It's only 16 studs wide. So for this scale I thought it was just a bit better. Now either way, the facade is made to look like it was abandoned for quite some time, and I believe it was actually the time that Sirius was in Azkaban. And this is visible on the roof here, where this ledge is almost falling off. Now this was a design feature on the maquette, which was pretty awesome, so I tried to recreate it. Now if you don't like this feature, you can just push it up and then it's just like that, or you can add like another bracket in there or something. So yeah. So starting from the bottom here, we have 2 small windows looking into the basement, as well as this type of fence and the staircase leading to the front door, which gets us to the 1st floor here. And the 1st floor has this pretty big window looking into like the conference room or whatever it's called. And then we got the front door with this little archway here as well. And we got some brick detailing on this sides here as well, just using some simple tiles. Now the only thing missing here are the number 1 and 2 custom printed tiles, which I will have to order from a company called brickprint.nl, who specialize in printing bricks obviously. And I've ordered a lot of stuff from them. They got some custom garbage bins, as well as street signs, as well as those graffiti walls on the masonry bricks. You can check that out in a previous city update that I had. Now that was it for the 1st floor and the bottom floor. Now on the 2nd floor we have these 2 big windows here, looking into the lounge area, and this floor also has the main play feature, as this facade is able to open up, which I will show you now, like so. So I'll give you a quick sneak peek in here, but this will be for later. For the rest, we have this little balcony here, which is also on the maquette that I've seen. Now first I designed it with using the same type of bars like here, but I just thought scale wise that these lightsaber handles would be a lot better. Now in my original design all of these should be light gray, but I've used some black ones right now, and I think the result is equally good. Now I'm still gonna order the gray ones to check it out if it's any better. But either way, let's move on to the 3rd floor. On the 3rd floor we also have some more windows. Now these are a bit smaller than the other ones, and these look into the bedroom of Sirius Black and Buckbeak, even though Buckbeak will probably not fit in there. But either way, this one also has a play feature on top, which is this little chimney here, which you can open up like that, and which reveals the inside. I will show a better shot of that later. So now I will be showing you the back side and some interior details as well. So this is the back side of the building, which is kind of designed like a dollhouse, and it uses the same style as those Diagon Alley shops, with all of these curved pieces in here, especially like these 2 here next to each other, and also this one for the little basement there. Now something you'll see here probably is this 2x16 strip that is styled down, which is sticking out of here. Now this has a special reason for it, as these are 2 8x16 and another 8x16 base plates, but this one will slide to the back side there, or will be moved to the back side there, and this one will be replaced by the sidewalk of a regular 32x32 road base plate, which is only 6 studs deep, so that we have this exact same walking space for the pedestrians and stuff, as it would have been a bit too small if I would have made this building like 8 studs deep. So that's also the reason why it is 6 studs deep. So starting from the bottom once again, we have this little basement in here, just a little arch. It's pretty hard to look inside, and it's pretty hard to reach as well, but either way we have this little red in here, and a black chest as well. Let me try to show you that better. But yeah, as I said, it's pretty hard to see, and this will be back to back against the Diagon Alley building, so the contents of this will only be visible through this little window here, which is pretty hard, but either way, that was it for the basement floor. Alright, on the second floor we have the entrance hall right here. We have the door which opens up like this. Now in my original model it opened up in the different direction. Now in the real model I noticed that the door wouldn't open with this little portrait in here. This is just a simple basic little portrait here. Now I would love to get like a sticker or maybe even a custom print for the Walburga Black, as there isn't any custom sticker for her, but maybe there's something similar. So yeah, it's just stuck on here with a snot brick there, 1x4 snot brick, so just like that. Now in this entrance hall I also used like white and green tiles to make up like an old school tiled floor, and I really wanted to make it in like the Slytherin colors, as the entire family of Sirius Black was normally placed in Slytherin. Now a second little build I have here is my little mock of the troll leg umbrella holder as well. Now I just used this little barrel piece here and two of these 1x1 rounded tiles to create the toes, and I think the effect is pretty okay. It's not looking perfect, but you're still able to fit a real or a few real umbrellas in there. Alright, then we have this little entryway to the conference room here, the small conference room, and the entryway has some stained glass windows above it. They're pretty hard to see right now, but those are some trans green and trans black pieces, again referencing to the Slytherin house which the entire family was in. And then we have like the conference room, or the table where the Order of the Phoenix normally sits around and discusses their plans and stuff. Now obviously this table isn't able to hold the entire Order of the Phoenix, but this is just a small play model, so we can still put two figures in here. Then for the rest, for detail, we have some of these scarlet curtains there, or dark red curtains there, as well as this little lamp here, which is a small build using a minifig head. And I would love to find a light kit to be able to light them up, but we'll see how that goes. Then on the second floor we have a lounge room with a tiny grand piano here, a little red sofa, dark red sofa again. Then we got the little fireplace here, which can be used as a flue as well. And then we have a little cabinet here with some magical spirits and all of that stuff, and the same lamp as in the first floor as well. Now the sofa here is facing in that direction. As I told you, this display feature here allows me to check out the interior from the front, but you could just turn this one around pretty easily. Now, okay, I just took the studs off, but either way, you get the deal. So you could turn it around if you would like to keep it as like a dollhouse feature. You can just turn the sofa around if you would like that. Alright, now we have reached the third and final floor here, which is supposed to be Sirius Black's and Buckbeak's bedroom. So in the movies, after the third movie or after the third book, when Sirius escapes using Buckbeak, he keeps him at his house, and I think he's referenced in the Order of the Phoenix books as well. Now either way, so in this bedroom we have a little bed, obviously, and a little desk as well, with a quill and some letters on there, so he can write to Harry. Now I got one bit yellow old school letter there, as well as a newer type, so you can decide whatever you want to place on the desk if you decide to purchase this model for yourself. Now finally we also have this little lamp in here. Now I really wanted these colors of the beds as well as like the sofa and the curtains downstairs to be red, as Sirius Black is a Gryffindor himself, and his entire family used to be Slytherin, so we still have some old Slytherin elements in the house itself, but the things he could change, like the bed, the sofa and the curtains, are now in red to represent that. Now this third floor also has the second main feature, which is the roof, which is able to open up. So using the chimney you can open this up for when it's placed in the city. You can still look inside of this building like so, which I will show you when I place it in the city. Now I dropped something there. Alright, the thing I also love a lot about this model is that each floor has been completely tiled, which is something I normally never do, but on a digital design it was pretty easy. Now to order all of these parts can get a bit expensive, so that's why I also stick with the 6 studs deep and also with the 3 floors high. Alright guys, that was a review of my custom 12 Grimmauld Place Moc, and now I will still show you what it looks like in the city, but for now it's time to announce the winner. Now as I said already, these instructions are available on rebrickable.com, but either way, let's get to announcing the winner. Alright guys, so the innocent hand of my girlfriend has picked a winner, and that winner is Wizard Odiluki. So Wizard Odiluki, I will try to put the comment in here as well. He said I like the ground floor outside most because it looks really like a London house. So thank you very much for that comment in the first place. Now you're the lucky winner of this PDF instructions as well as a parts list. So be sure to hit me up, send me a DM on Instagram, and then I will email with your email address, and then I will email you the PDF and the parts list. So thank you to everyone who participated. I really appreciate it, and I'll definitely do some more giveaways of these instructions in the future as well. Alright guys, now let's get into the city. Alright, so this is how it looks like, the 12 Grimmauld Place placed on the Muggle side of the Wizarding World. Now we'll quickly pan around here and show you. Now we got the castle down there, the left side. We also got the Privet Drive on the right side. Behind it is the Diagon Alley. On the left side there as well, we got the start of my Hogsmeade village. And then on the back side we also have the burrow. So now we'll take a closer look. Now I've come across a little problem here. As you can see, the lights of the Diagon Alley are shining through the windows of our 12 Grimmauld Place. Now this is something that we don't really want, so I'm gonna try to fix that. Alright, so from this side you can see that it's back to back with this Ollivander shop right here. Now the only problem is we still have this opening down behind here, which I will close up depending on whenever I know what the placement will be of this one. For now it's standing right here, but it could move a few blocks further, so then I will close it all up. Now the only problem we still have is with this blue light here from the Scribula store. It's shining through. Let me see if I can open this up. Sorry for the shakiness here. Alright. So as you can see, there's a lot of blue shining through. Now I've come up with a little solution. Now it doesn't completely erase the problem, but it helps out a little bit. So I will show you that now. So the best thing would be to place a wall in between these two buildings. Now the problem with it being is that if I'm going to place a one stud wide wall here, then the base plates will move one stud to the left, and then the whole grid of the base plates will be kind of messed up. Second option would be to close probably the Diagon Alley side, so from the inside close it up like that, because this is too small to do it. So I only had 6 studs deep, 6 studs, and actually on the inside only 5 studs or even 4 studs. So if I'm gonna remove another one, then we don't have any more space for any details. So what I did now as a solution, as I have never seen anyone come across this problem. So the problem is that there are 2 type of builds with an open back, but either way I have this very cheap and simple solution, and it's right here. This is a piece of paper, printer paper. Now this won't work well enough. I'm gonna try sticking 2 of those in between there, but as you will see that it does help out a little bit. So for now there's a very bright blue light in there, and I'm gonna try to stuff this in there without shaking the camera too much. So second try, I'm gonna try it again. Now the camera is standing on the tripod. You will see the blue light kind of disappear. As you can see already, you see that? So that's pretty cool already. Now I have to push it behind the sofa here. So this doesn't really completely erase the problem, but it does help out a lot. Now the thing I really like about this is that now when you look inside, I'm gonna move it. I'm sorry for the shakiness once again. If you look inside, you can still see the blue glow, but you can also not look in behind there to see like the interior. So that was also a bit weird that you could see the interior in the back. But yeah, either way, this is only visible when you close or when you open this up. Now I think this is pretty cool. I think a piece of black paper would be even better. So I'm going to try that in the future, but for now it's pretty okay. Now you still have a bit of a blue glow in there, which is, yeah, it's not that nice, but I'm still going to try to fix that. So yeah, for now this piece of paper is pretty okay. Even if you don't have any lights, I believe for a back-to-back building with an open back, the paper works pretty good. So and from the back, let me see, I still have to push it down a little bit more. I've covered the paper up. Now if I'm going to close this, you're probably not going to see this anymore. Now I just thought of something else. If I'm going to light this building itself, I hope that might even help out with the blue light, so that maybe it will overrule that light. So either way, now I'm still going to show you the last feature we have here. So from this side looking here, we can look inside the second floor, obviously. Now the first floor is going to it's inaccessible, so might have to find something for that in the future. But then the third floor, once this is closed, even though you can look through the windows, can be opened up like this. So if you want to place somebody in there, now I know there's not a lot of space here to move around. Now this is only 3 studs wide, but either way it's still a bit accessible. You can put someone in the bed there or whatever, or maybe even get this wall to be able to get take out of there. So either way, guys, that was it for the 12 Grimmauld Place mock review. Now let me know what you think of it. If you want to buy these instructions, you can find them on rebrickable.com in the description, of course. Major congrats to the wizard guy who won the contest as well. I will send you the PDF file as well. Now thanks a lot for watching, guys. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe button and the notification bell as well. and I will see you guys in the next video.